Shalom, shalom, Yashala. Real quick video. Giving all praises to Yahawah, by Hashem Yahawashi, by Hashem Rakakdash. We exalt those names. Yahawah, He is to be. His Son, Yahawashi, He delivers, He that saves. And we always say in the Holy Spirit, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawashi, double honors to the apostle, elders, bishops, great millstone, much salutation to the brothers teaching the word, for the hopeful elect soon to be the elect most high will. Said He's showing the time for the elect's sake, and when in time to elect, and in the time and the end of the world. The contrite spirits has returned back to the Most High. Blessings. Um, of course, like many other brothers, I'm into music. And, I still tap into the old school, different genres of music, especially the old school that I used to, grew up with. And one of the groups was Tribe Called Quest. Q-Tip was the main one of the group, which is shown here in the tuxedo. And then Five Dog was one of them. There's four members. Five Dog was one of them. He passed away. They actually named the street street after him, after his name. And, this is them 2024 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductions, lucky. And I don't know what, they did, to this extreme. I believe as a man that they, you get to this point, you sold out, and it doesn't have to be a public thing to where, they got into some heavy, weird ritual that, that could be, that they could be blackballed, but I'm pretty sure is that too. But I'm comparing it to what's going on with a lot of these other celebrities. It came out in the late '80s, I think, into the '90s. So I don't want to tap into that part of it, but that's a big thing. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So, but like I said, if they did, to that extreme, it's not publicized. And people, it's not on the front. Not on the front street like Diddy and all them. So if I don't have any knowledge of that, I won't go into it. But and right here, he's, they're making their, each individual member, the ones that got to be there, which is the other three, other than Fife, they take turns with a speech. And this is Q-Tip, one of the main members. The main member, actually, because he went on to do movies and solo projects and all that. And Tribe Called Quest, it was, it was very, I feel, just to say a little bit about them, I feel it was they were very relevant to the culture of hip hop, and showed another side to hip hop. Other than the hardcore street stuff, they were more, as the name kind of hints at, that a Tribe Called Quest. And, it might have even rung a bell with a lot of our people that hadn't known the truth yet, because, the word tribe, our spirit resonates with things before we even know, really, about them. And when I used to listen to Tribe Called Quest, it resonated with my spirit, even the intellectual side, the jazz side, of course, and the beats they did, and collaborations they did, with Busta Rhymes, and the road they set along with other type of similar, what would you call it, similar colleagues that did the same kind of, it was basically marketing the same genre. And hip hop is a variety of different styles and rappers and all that. Even the gangster rap is, was heavily implemented in hip hop. But it started in New York. Um, then you had the Jungle Brothers. You had De La Soul. You had what's the I can't think right now. What's the other one? Leaders of the New School, which Busta Rhymes is one of the key members of that group. They split up, but and then they came together right here, and they all seem to be still close and brothers. And that's when hip hop had groups. They broke the group fashion up of us being groups, and even on the R&B side, it used to be all groups and mostly Group Temptations and the Smokey Robinson and the Miracles and OJ's and the Four Tops and all that. So and the Edomites knew what they were doing. They used it for once again exploitation, and then it's highly known for black exploitation. Our people did eat. They had fun. A lot of people got jacked. Most of our people got jacked and played and lost money. Even today. So that was a divide and conquer too. It was divide and conquer. But hey, some of these groups they do have a place to where they still have a certain kind of brotherhood about them. So this is one of those groups. Anyway, but he's making a speech, and he said he's going to mention all these gods. Remember back then they used to say thank God for everything, and of course they thank the fans, but it just be God. Now he can mention like 5 different, and you'll hear him.
I'm extremely nervous, but
Why is
first
this?
of all, we thank the omnipotent, the light of the worlds, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, God.
He said Allah, God,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Jaja,
Jaja. And you see he got the dreads and all that. Christ.
We give love and reverence.
So he said all them. Very straight to the point. These scriptures, when it says it's only one God, man. So, but we know they don't follow the Bible, and that's what they do in this industry. They don't follow the Bible, even though so all that God stuff, and yeah, thank God, like we said before, and this is evident that we were right. The prophets, once again, that they wasn't worshiping Yahawah and Yahawashi. And even these camps, they don't say the names. So they might, to us in a sort of way, I mean, they got more of a grip on, a knowledge of the truth, but they share similarities with these groups that don't think, don't highly take consideration of the name. It says Malachi 2:10. It says, "Have we not all one Father? Had not one God created us?" Yeah, one God. Why do we deal treacherously every man against his brother by profaning the covenant of our fathers, man? Romans 3:30. It says, "Seeing it is one God which shall justify the circumcision by faith and uncircumcision through faith." One God. Not all these other guys, not these other names too. Because it says there's only no name, and I'll get that. First Corinthians 8:6. But to us there is but one God, the Father, of whom are all things, and we in him, and one Lord, Yahawashi. As the mediator is only one, by whom are all things, and we by him. Kind of reiterates that in 1 Timothy 2:5. It says, for there is one God, creator, and one mediator between God and men, Yahawah and men, the man Yahawashi. So that's our communion and reconciliation with the Most High through Yahawashi, that one guy. And it says one man had us, caused the fall. I'm paraphrasing. And death came by one. I think it actually, death came by one man, and then through Yahawashi, life came, and life came by this one man, Yahawashi. Death came by one man, which is Adam, because it said from Adam and Moses reigned, death reigned. That if you're spiritual, you know that was Yahawashi. Anyway, and no other name, and I'll close out right there. And and they have to carve out themselves these things, this belief, or these beliefs, or to call on those names, because it's the whole the damn industry is a fucking cesspool. It's even back then in hip hop, you had a lot of you had the 5%ers, you had the I think even the Gangster Disciples got into hip hop. It was a lot of and the drug dealers that were drug dealing, because Esau put the drugs out there at the time, for us to get consumed by. They started, getting into the rap game, just like today. Using women as example, they started out as strippers and then they get into the rap game. Although like Shauna, Cardi B, I think even the City Girls, they were all strippers before Eve. They were all strippers before they became rappers. So a lot of our people dealing with poverty and seeing that the drugs were an option to, or present there to make money, they started doing that, and then they got into the rap game. And I think the same thing goes on today. So, and it was fragile, but so to speak, strong, as far as the voice, as far as the culture, as far as things that were going on, the money that was made, even though they capitalized on the money, these elites, it still had its good and its bad, but overall, they made sure that they didn't say the names of Yahawah, Yahawashi, and still today they make sure that. Acts 4:12. Neither is salvation in any other, for there is none other name under heaven given among men where we must be saved. That's name, not names. And of course, the Father and the Yahawah Yahawashi is one, and it says that I and my Father are one. So yeah, that's it. I hope it was edifying. To the next video. Shalom.